This is Josiah Plays
I haven't lived this long by
Neverwinter.
being brave. It's just another word for stupid.
And we're going to continue here. So, Scout Tragold. We got a down in Tragold Rock. We got some lore here. A treatise on earth motes. Since the end of the spell plague, large earth motes have begun to develop complex ecologies. With the recent prevalence of floating rock and earth formations, colloquially referred to as earth motes, some interesting ecologies have developed. One first notices the uniformly aerial organisms that inhabit the smaller motes. With such a small habitat, there is not much forage for moderate-sized fauna. This leads to an abundance of insect life, which in turn attract flocks of small birds and other flying creatures. These microecologies are fascinating in their own right, providing an environment in which species develop unmolested by the rest of the world. Even more fascinating are the larger earth motes. On these, we often find small groups of grounded animals, isolated from the rest of the world. In most cases, they are the survivors of the native population before the earth mote was flung skyward during the spell plague. In other cases, they have been introduced by a variety of conveyances from other earth motes, natural disasters, magical phenomenon, or sentient intervention. Even some intelligent humanoids, primitive and unable to easily leave, can be found living on the larger motes. These tribes often develop entirely unique cultures in their isolation, and frequently come to domesticate their small domain entirely. It is even possible that this environment may lead to swifter cultural development if their tribal societies remain stable. After all, predators and external threats are less likely. Glip Inkwell, 1430 DR. And that is what we're on, is a giant earth mote
Just walk up
with lizard folk.
what they're doing.
What's up, Tragold?
Company Yargo pays me well, but they ain't paying me enough to get skewered by lizards. Well, this is a welcome change. Someone not covered in scales and not trying to kill me. Thanks for fixing up the bridges, though. I'd hate to be stuck out here. What? Leokas told you to take the teeth out of the dead lizards and string them up as a warning? Is he crazy? Doing that would just make the lizards even more angry at us. I'd like to avoid signing my own death warrant, thanks.
This guy's really scared. Lots of level ups for Azure. Yeah, I can make use of these. Standing here in this bog probably isn't doing anything good for my health.
Over here at the end of this awful bog is the reason Company Yargo landed us in this place. The wreckage of a skyship. They say it used to be called the Magister's Hope, or something like that. There's a problem, though. The lizards. They're all over the place near the wreck. Probably near their tribal grounds or something, given our luck. Anyway, I'm not being paid enough to try and fight a horde of lizard folk. Maybe they're paying you more, though, so if you want to take the job of searching through the wreckage, you can have it.
Okay.
If we're gonna find what Captain Yargo wants us to find, we need to get these lizards out of here. While I was scouting out the area ahead, I saw they were coming and going from a small cave. My guess is that's where their leader is. If you take the leaders out, maybe the lizards will back off, and we might actually be able to do a thorough search and salvage of the area. Meaning, we all get paid, and the captain gets what she wants. No one but the lizards gets their throat cut, and everyone's happy.
Slay the Scale Father. Alright, I guess I'll kill the lizard leader. Well, you should try it then, Brad. How much does it cost right now?
I haven't lived this long by being brave.
Alright. Gotta search some piles of wreckage. We got a... $25. Wow. It's a lot for an early access game. Wait 3 days for winter sales. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah. That's a good idea. What do we have here? Some sliggins I can search. I don't know how I feel about this whole early access trend. I don't think I'm a huge fan of it. Oh look, I found a chest. This one was much easier to find. The only time I'll really play an early access game is if it's a game that I backed on Kickstarter and I'm like super excited about it and I really want to see what they've come up with so far. Ain't nobody got time. Reminds you of Prey, but not in space. Alright, let's go in here and kill us the Scale Father. Yeah, I saw you play Prey. I saw you play Prey just to make it today. That's why we pray. Alright, let us murder some lizards. Ooh, mimic, no mimic. No mimic. Did you finish Max Payne yet? Gonna play more later? Alright, cool. You can't make me. It's good, you say? Didn't look that good to me, but I'm not the one playing it. How many Max Payne games did they make? They've made several, right? Been playing Max Payne since Windows 98. Wow. Only 3? Is that the third one that you're playing? What year did that one come out, Brad? The one that you're playing? Ah, 2012, okay. Yeah, it did look a little bit dated, that's why I asked. Well, looks like we found the Scale Father. He looks pretty intense. I'm sure he'll go down like a punk, though. Time to drop the hammer! Too easy. Because I'm like 9 levels above my quests. Shamanism. Shamanism is the art of making deals and agreements with the spirits of nature. Practiced by some ancient cultures, and often by more simplistic and barbaric tribes as well, shamanism is essentially the art of bargaining with the spirits of nature. Shamans are those who are able to sense the spirits around them and communicate, often striking deals with these natural forces and acting as an intermediary between them and the physical world. Valued for their wisdom and the powers that their spirit allies grant them, shamans often rise to positions of leadership or respect among their associates. However, not all shamans are benevolent creatures, and particularly among the more savage tribal cultures, shamans may lean more toward the predatory and vicious spirits of nature. So even nature spirits have dick bags. Ring of Draconic Zeal. Obtained. Back to searching through piles of wreckage, I guess. Arcana! Search some more wreckage. Thieve. A fine silver goblet. So fine it blow my mind. I see an orb up there. The wreck. This area got wrecked. Good night, Saito. Have a good one. We'll see you next time.
This then shall be our path.
Switch back to Indomita. Now that we no longer need to torment Saito. Now that it is no longer incumbent upon us. Torment Saito. Hey, there's a chest up in there. But how do you climb the ladder? Because it doesn't look like you can. Mimic? No mimic. No mimic. I am the finder of chests. I am the Fock. Finder of chests. I don't think there's one up in there. The edge of the earth moat. Beryl Darksbane. Here we go. Searched all the wreckage we can search. We need to go back and see old Scout Tragold. Got some lumen synthesis done. Let's do some more. Let's make some mithril plates.
Company Yargo pays me well, but they ain't paying me. No luck finding anything useful, huh? Of course not. It was a fool's errand they sent us on. The ship's been sitting in a swamp for decades, being picked over by lizard folk. Why would there be anything useful left?
Level 52!
Nice! Now that they're out of the way, I can go down there without risking my neck. Thanks for helping out. While you were off killing lizard folk, I got a message from our scouting party we sent off a few days ago. I figured they were dead, but I guess they're tougher than I give them credit for. According to their message, not only are they alive, but they found something beyond the swamp. I'm going to relay this back to base camp. Why don't you trek on ahead and meet up with them to see what they found?
I will. Leveled up though. Adventurer's reward. Ooh, bunch of junk. Healing font.
Lizards up ahead? Lizards behind? I really don't want to leave this spot.
20% off a character slot. Get rid of that. Another one for level 59. My inventory is starting to get a little bit full up. Leader of the pack.
Sure. Go scout up ahead, Trey Gold. Just walk up and ask the lizards what they're doing.
I'm gonna keep Devil Slayer on. Alright, let's identify a bunch of shit. Actually, let's not. I don't feel like dealing with inventory yet. That's the luxury of having so much inventory space, is I can put off dealing with it for a long time.
Lizards up ahead? Lizards behind? Really don't want to.
Next skirmish goes to 53. So when I level up again, I need to do the Gatecrashers skirmish. Cleared everything on my map. Speak to Ranger Thoros near Skull Fortress. Skull Fortress sounds like an exciting place. This is a cool looking area. We made it to the salvage camp.
Shaven's been gone for a while. He's probably found something interesting.
Where in the blazes are the reinforcements I requested?
This isn't just any floating earth moat. This was once the Skyhold years ago, but
I have 44. I can get one of these partisan packs. It's like a party pack, but for partisans. This shield is a lot less good than what I'm using. This mace, though, is actually better than what I'm using.
Boy, the swamp really ate all those buildings up, didn't it?
If I take this mace, and I take my sword, my mace, and I pull the enchant out of here, and then I change this appearance.
I hope we can salvage
to
something
look
useful
like
to show
that.
Miss Yargo.
And then I enchant this.
Where in the blazes are the reinforcements I requested?
It looks better. Salvager, well-informed Harper, yeah. Alright, Ranger Thoros.
Company Yargo came here to find sky ships. If these lizards want to get in the way, it's their funeral. Finally, the expedition sends us another hand. There's an abandoned pirate town and fort up ahead, but it's been taken over by lizard folk. You look like you can handle yourself pretty well. Maybe you can help us out. There's a town up ahead the swamps turn into a mud hole. Just the kind of place the lizard folk like. The place is crawling with them, and that's a big problem for us. One of our scouts went out there and hasn't come back. My guess, the lizards killed him, or he escaped and he can't make it back to us. Go cut through the lizards in town and see if you can't find our man. He's a halfling, named Shaven Shortcloak.
I'll find this halfling. And now it looks like Lily Huntinghawk has a quest for me.
It's not going to be easy to search this place as thoroughly as we'd like. Miss Yargo said to leave no stone unturned. But that's kind of hard when most of the stones are in the swamp. Hey, you can probably help me out here. We need someone to search the hovels the lizard folk have set up, in case they've collected anything useful. I know it's not very nice to ransack their houses, but, well, Thoros wants to kill them anyway. So, you know, at least it's not the worst thing we'll be doing to them, right? We also sent a scout out a little while ago to take a look around, but we haven't heard back from him. Oh, I'm sure he's fine, but can you try and find him? His name is Shaven Shortcloak.
We're genociding these lizards anyway, so you might as well steal their shit too, right? Alright. Beautiful.
I'm an honest fighter.
These lizards want to fight.
Just found another quest. A bag of building materials found near Skull Fortress. You found a backpack of what appears to be building materials in the area around Skull Fortress. The Company Yargo Forward Scouts could probably use some materials like this to construct shelter and fortifications. They'd probably even reward you for bringing them some. Oh, you should do that, Brad. Tyranny is awesome. You should totally play Tyranny. I'm gonna ransack this hovel. Like these buildings. ransacking another hovel. Well, we've killed plenty of motherfuckers. Ransack more hovels. Grab some more building materials. Need to find Shaben's short cloak. All the hovels you ever wanted to ransack. Let's see what's up here. Super secret area with nothing. Fuck your hovels up. Ah, there's skull for. Oh, look. Got a big old skull face in the rock. Gotta find this little halfling. Skull Fortress was constructed to keep the lizard folk raids at bay. Establishing their skyhold on a floating earth moat kept the sky pirates safe from almost any invasion force. But they quickly discovered that they were not the moat's only inhabitants. A savage and territorial tribe of lizard folk also lived there, and after several crew members were lost to a string of raids from this tribe, the pirates hastily began erecting fortifications facing the swamp in order to better defend themselves. As time went on and the pirates continued to add pieces onto them, the fortifications grew into more of a fort-like construction. Fortifications grew into a fort. Hey, here's Shaven's short cloak. And he's even got a campsite.
If only these lizards weren't here. This would be so much easier. Hard to tell if the Sky Pirates thought that carving a huge skull into the entrance to their fort would keep looters out, or if they just thought it looked good. Too bad there aren't any of them left to ask.
Apparently all these pirates are dead. Well, I don't know if I want to be building anything right here, but I'll hand these off to Lily and Thoros next time I'm back there.
Oh, good, good. Someone else is here. Forget about salvage in the sunken part of town. This Skull Fortress is where the treasure is. What? Thoros thought I was stuck out here? Oh, no. I could have gone back any time I liked. The lizards in town are easy to sneak by. I'm here because there's treasure in this fort, and I mean to find it.
I'm getting close to 53 already.
Skull
This
Fortress, eh?
Double
Good day.
experience shit is really fucking with me.
I noticed something strange when I was scouting out the inside of this fort earlier. No treasure. Not one shred of pirate plunder. Where did it all go? The lizards have no use for it. I think I know where it went. There's a trap door in the back of the fort that I took a peek down before getting chased out. It leads into some kind of dungeon. Oh, I bet they've stashed it down there. You'd have to be crazy to go down there with all the lizard folk, though. No chance anyone would make it out alive.
I'll make it out alive.
I was hoping maybe the lizards hadn't moved into the fortress proper, but no dice. I snuck in earlier and managed to look around a bit before I was chased out. It looked like the lizards in the fort are kept in line by a couple of the big black scales. If the pirate sky ships are still somewhere on the island, this fort is bound to have some kind of clue as to where they are. Probably a bunch of treasure too. We need to take out the lizards inside the fort, which means we need to take out those black scales.
I'll do it. I'll do it. And this leads to the next area where the pirates are. What the hell's going on right here? Level 71 Zephyr Haunts. Gwen Harklight. Some high level shit going down. She got some elemental fire, holy symbol. Look at all these artifacts. I have no secondary artifacts. Level 70, level 60. Oh, apparently I can equip a secondary artifact now. Interesting. I guess she's got this covered. Yeah, she's a player. She can deal with stuff. Shit's outside of my pay grade anyway, level 71. Don't need to kill any of these fuckers. There's some black scale bruisers. Wow. A bunch of the sound just disappeared. Not all of the sound, because I just heard that you have to pray sound. But all of a sudden... Oh, now it's back. Weird. Now I'm level 53. I need to run that skirmish. Aura of life. Absolution.
Strike you down!
Well, that one's done. Beneath Skull Fortress. Before I do anything, I think I need to run that skirmish. And before I run that skirmish,
smash you!
I gotta deal with my inventory. So I think what I'm gonna do is head back to the last camp that had a sinking town, the last camp that had a merchant. Which is right over here. Alright, let's identify everything.
Hands are getting rusty.
I didn't have enough scrolls to identify everything, so...
Do you have astral diamonds?
I hope we can salvage something useful to show Miss Yargo.
So many items.
If Captain Yargo wants skyships, then Captain Yargo gets skyships. Lizards will know.
Oh, I like
Shaden's
this
been gone for a
amulet.
while. He's probably found something interesting.
I'm gonna keep that.
If Captain Yargo wants skyships, then Captain Yargo gets skyships. Lizards will know.
Alright, see you later, Tim. Enjoy your adventures in Neverwinter. Yeah, enjoy your adventures in real life. Good night, buddy. Thanks for coming. See you later.
I hope we can salvage something useful to show Miss Yargo.
These lizards want to fight.
Dirk Gently's, yeah, good idea. I do like recovery a lot. As I look at all of the things. Alright, cool. The rest
Captain
of this
Yargo
is...
wants skyships, then Captain Yargo gets skyships. Lizards will know.
So, if I look at my amulet... Yeah, I need to pull the enchant out of here.
Boy, the swamp really ate all those buildings up, didn't it?
These lizards want to fight.
And then this one can be gone. Convert all this stuff.
I hope we can salvage something useful to show Miss Yargo.
Captain
All
Yargo
of the
wants
salvaging.
skyships, then Captain Yargo gets skyships. Lizards will know.
The refining. Cool, the rest of this crap we can sell.
If Captain Yargo wants skyships, then Captain Yargo gets skyships. Lizards will know.
There we go. Inventory is sorted. Now we can do that skirmish next. Gate crashers. Foul spawn of the chasm.
Fight.
But that is going to have to be in our next episode. Because we are
Shaben's been gone for a while. He's probably found something interesting.
we are out of time for this episode. So is gonna do it. Thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays Neverwinter.
Captain Yargo wants skyships, then Captain Yargo